All right. Let's see. Are we getting sound? Are we getting it all? Hold up. Let me hear this. It all? Yes, we are. What's up, guys? What's going on? I know it's a late stream, but you know how it is. Big Cloud's been ultra busy. I mean, literally ultra busy. And no, I'm not. When I mean busy, I don't mean I'm just kicking ass over there in Demon Souls. No. Some other stuff I've been working on behind the scenes for the channel, and I definitely want to break those down for you guys today. To everybody who might watch this at a later time, what's up? I know I have not uploaded in like, 13 days it feels like, or 14 days. Well, I broke the cycle today with this quick little stream. All right. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and get into all this stuff, all right? So anyway, it is Monday. It is Monday, December 1st. And wow, there's a lot to say. There's a lot to talk about, for one thing. But you already know how that is. Shout out to everybody in the chat that's with us this evening. What's up, Gaff? I see you, bro. Tempa, Sean. Sean's always up in here. What's up, brother? James, what's up? We got Knight, we got Chrono Triggered, and we got Jedi Johnny. What's up, guys? So, what is going on? Why is Big Cloud so away? Why hasn't Big Cloud been uploading? Well, first of all, half the stuff that you guys are seeing going around, I already talked about in videos. Remember I said, with PS5 design going far as that, I said, certain things, you're going to see advantages on with PlayStation 5 that Series X was not going to have, and vice versa. And of course, when I said this stuff, I got attacked numerous times. I mean, you guys already saw it. Dude say, you don't know what you're talking about, tech. They said 12 T-flops. All the ridiculous buzzwords, and I'm sitting there going, okay, we'll see. And as you guys clearly can see, that is the case. But again, this is not about that. I could really care less about those, morons. Oh wait, it is Tuesday. My bad. But anyway, besides all that, I was like, yeah, let me just laugh this stuff off. What's up, Mario Heat? What's up, brother? Eddie, what's up? And what's up, Rudy? So, yeah, I mean, again, nothing really surprised me in any of that regards at all, as I kind of just like, I looked at that as typical, comments, really. But what have I been doing personally, and what's up with this channel? I know, again, haven't uploaded. Well, I've actually entrusted a few particular things. Now, for those of you that's in the Discord, you automatically notice a few new additions to the Discord. For one, new updates, and this is going to tie into content going into the future. I want to do more with the community, with you guys in particular, and I want to bring more out here. And I want to just have that, that haven that I talked about prior, but I never got to actually building. I kind of threw out an idea like, yeah, you know what? We need to do more on this channel aside from, just talking about the news and the videos and RGT, right? We want to do more with the community. And now we have the opportunity to do that because, we've actually put the necessary steps, so to speak, into question. And what's up with all that? Oh yeah, you're going to definitely get all that in the future and all this. And we're going to be doing a lot with you guys in particular. Now, giveaways and all that stuff, we'll definitely be bringing that back. And this is going to tie into something that we're going to do a little later, but I'm not going to get into that now because I haven't even set that up. I am going to start with the content, though, in general, okay? So, you guys already know, I do the gaming news, I talk about this stuff, but one thing that I personally felt like it was missing, over the years, it felt like, right, was a little bit more personality. I kind of felt like that. And so I reached out to a very, very awesome individual, and he redid everything for this channel. And when you guys see the finished product, like I've already seen it, I'm blown away by it. I showed Blaze it, I showed Carlos it. Everybody from the panel really has seen it, and they were like, holy shit, that is like next gen level looking. They was like, bro, that's it. That's the look, and we're gonna debut that on the channel. But I can't wait to get into my actual content in general for you guys. I know I haven't uploaded. I know a lot of people are saying, well, damn, is he ever going to upload again? Oh, I'm going to upload. But I wanted to, what I've really been focusing on is perfecting my craft. And I've been doing that off air. Now, you guys notice I've been doing a lot of shows, not particularly mine. I know we didn't do RGT. At least I don't think we did RGT last week, right? I've been doing other shows. I've been perfecting my craft. I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And you're going to see that in the future with the videos. What's up, Nighthawk? What's up, brother? Terry, how you doing, man? We got J Boss the Don. What's up, bro? But yeah, you're gonna see a lot on here. Trust me. I know I haven't been uploading, but I promise you, it's gonna be awesome. Salty, what's up? Even Salty's gonna be blown away by the new look that's coming to this channel. I don't know when I'm gonna debut it. I'm actually waiting on one vital piece. You guys know me. I like to go all out with intros. I'm waiting for that one vital component before I do the videos. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do quick updates. I mean, to keep the videos going, maybe until we get everything done. Maybe you guys will see this until we get stuff finished. I'm not sure. But we'll see. But man, things have definitely been pretty cool behind the scenes. Let me tell you, a lot of stuff, a lot of cool ideas have been thrown around. We're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have fun on this channel. That's for damn sure. It's about time we do this. I mean, I know a lot of you have reached out to me in this in my absence. It was like, yo, damn, bro, XYZ is going on and this is happening. I'm sitting there going, well, I called that years prior and where we are, so y'all know how that is. What's up, Big Mike? Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, Sony's killing it. Definitely, Sony is definitely killing it. But we're definitely gonna see what's up with that as well. You know, ironically, I gotta look out for a PS5 now because everybody, pretty much all my family members, so they know I do content creation. They're like, "Yo, Ryan, can you hook me up with a PS5? Can you look out for a PS5?" And I'm sitting there going, guys, you might want to listen to what I say to my subs. I'm like, guys, for those of you that don't have a PS5, just wait. It's best to wait. I know a lot of you guys want it for the holiday season. You want it for XYZ. I would wait, honestly, because there's no guarantee that the thing's going to work in this particular time, for one. And on top of all that, there's just too much going on with these scalpers. I mean, you got shipments being robbed. You guys seeing that. Dudes taking boxes. And it's crazy. It really is crazy. But I say wait. I would just say wait. But who knows? Maybe I'll get, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We got a new session in the Discord. So, you know, for those of you that got the PS5 or those of you still looking, we'll be posting stuff like that for you guys too. You guys can see if you can get your hands on it. We'll post it in the Discord and all that stuff for you too. Oh shit, my bad. What's up? What's up, Wraith? My bad, bro. I'm literally going off the top, man. I'm saying stuff here. Said, where's my PS5? What's up, Slack? But nah, it's just we gonna definitely see what's up there. Now, in terms of videos and how I go about it, again, the idea that I've been having for the longest is being more have more fun with the content, so to speak. And again, you're going to get that from your boy. But this also is going to tie also into RGT. So RGT is getting a full redesign, so to speak. So for what you guys are going to see, maybe for probably the next couple weeks is probably going to last time you're going to see RGT in that particular, fashion or degree. When we're done with that stuff, you'll see, what we're doing with RGT afterwards. But yeah. Yes, I will be bringing that to the channel, and what I'm going to be doing is working on the tiers for that type of stuff. So I want to do more so with that too. I am going to bring in members to the channel. When we do that, what we're going to do, I know a lot of you are aspiring, I can't even talk, aspiring content creators. I can't even talk again. I know a lot of you guys are looking into content creation. A lot of you hit me up about, what to do. So what I'll do is, again, for channel members and a few others, we'll be doing a new little perk for you guys where in our Discord, we'll make sure we'll push your content as well as we're pushing the panels. For those of you that's unfamiliar, check our Discord. You see what's happening with the Discord. If somebody uploads, it immediately gets, it's out there. Nobody, there's some updates there for it. We're going to be adding some other cool stuff like custom badges as well. And we're going to be doing even bigger giveaways. And for our channel members, they'll have even double the chance of winning these particular giveaways, because this is going to tie into another thing. But don't worry, I'll get into that when we get all that stuff set up. But yeah, I will be doing that for you guys. Quick resume should be tied into the PS5 card. I called it. Um, quick resume. The thing about, okay, so that would be cool. But that quick resume, or not quick resume, that card system, a lot of people are getting mixed up with it. Ironically, they were playing Demon Souls. Like one dude was like, "Oh snap, there's the penetrator boss. Let me click on the penetrator boss," and it took him to the world, but he thought it was going to take him strictly to the boss. I'm like, it doesn't really work like that. What it does is, well, it can work like that, but that depends on the developer. And since it's a Soulsborne-esque game or a Souls game, they don't really make it easy like that. So you still gotta, grind and do or go through the level as expected to get that XYZ. So that type of stuff needs to happen. But a lot of people don't get it. Another funny thing, what's funny about Souls games? A lot of dudes are saying Demon Souls was easy. Salty will attest to this. They were like, Demon Souls is easy. I could beat that with my eyes closed. Bloodborne's an easier, or I'm sorry, it's a harder game. And I'm sitting there going, interesting. What them screenshots at, And they'll show a screenshot of the Phalanx, which is the easiest boss in the game. Literally, he's the easiest boss in the game. But they won't show no other boss. They won't show the Tower Knight. They won't show the Flame Lurker. They won't show the Idol. They don't show none of these bosses. I'm like going, well, damn. This is what we doing now? We lying saying a game is easy when it clearly ain't? Come on, bro. We ain't doing this. We can't do this. Who cares? Who cares, man? Let's see here. What else are we going to be doing with this channel? So I think a lot of you guys, at least I don't know. I never asked you guys what you guys thought about this logo. What you guys thought about this logo? To those of you that are here. I mean, obviously I'll count everybody else who watches this at a later time, but what did you guys think about this logo? Did you guys like this logo? This this style logo that I went with? It's a quick little question there. Yeah, they do. You said I put my PS5 in. Yeah, I have. I put my PS5. I always got my PS5 in rest mode. It's in rest mode right now. Well, here's the thing, Sean. Here's the thing. This one is cool. I do like this one, right? It was aspiring artist who hit me up a while ago and offered to do this because y'all remember I had that cringy, logo at the time where it was like one I personally made in Photoshop. I was like, damn, yeah, this didn't come out too good. Well, I'm glad you said that. You like anime. Well, you're gonna like the second one. Picture this, but 3 times more alive, personalized, and on top of that, it's animated. I'm gonna let you guys picture that. So this one right here, this bad boy's gonna be animated, and the new logo, I already have it. I could show it, but I don't want to ruin the surprise for you guys. So it's gonna be animated. It's gonna be realistic looking. Well, it's gonna look more personalized, I'd say, and it's gonna have the anime feel. So you're gonna definitely dig the new logo for one, new layout, another thing, and a few other things are gonna be added to the channel. Who is the character in the logo? The character in we don't like Ginger. The character in the logo is a character that's a big part of my childhood because I'm a 90s kid. I used to watch this show called Zoids, and Zoids was a big part of my childhood. I used to watch this with my brother who passed away. That's why I changed this character to the channel over the year or so. Big Cloud's actual character in that show. And ironically, that show only had 1 season. That particular one had 1 season. Let's see. He said Solid Snake next. No, sir. Nah, I wouldn't go with Solid Snake. I think I leave that to like Alex. Alex would do some stuff like that, or a few other YouTubers. I mean, Solid Snake's a cool logo for people, but not for me. Doesn't really do mine. I can send you the link to it, Salty, who did my logo. I can send you the link if you want. If you want the link to it, I can send you the link to it. Like your Panther as well. You know what's funny about the Panther? The Panther logo, ironically, wasn't even like specially done. I remember when I first got into this whole content thing, right? I literally winged everything. So the logo that I got with the Panther, that right there, I literally just bought a template from like a random site that was like recommended. It was like, hey, do you want a mascot for your, for a logo? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll buy a mascot logo. And I literally just bought that damn thing. I was like, fuck it, let's go. And then out behold came this damn Panther. I was like, you know what? Okay. It works, so to speak. And then I got a damn Panther intro, which upgraded over the years. Oh, facts, Sean. Toonami was definitely the addiction. Toonami was life back in the day. Let's just call it that. It was life. What's up, Fabrice? What's up, Pablo? What's the story behind the Panther? When I got the Panther logo, I was like, I don't know, I just wanted something different, because what I had beforehand, right, when I just literally got into content creation, my name wasn't even Big Cloud. It wasn't even Ryan the Professional. It was Ryan, and it was basically my PSN ID. That was my channel's whole layout. That's how you know I just was not prepared for YouTube. I just literally went into this with my PSN everything, and so it said Ryan this, that, and the third with a bunch of numbers, and I had I think I had Robin's logo as the logo for the channel at the time. So I had that at the time. You said Panther works with the PlayStation One? Oh yeah. I know how to make stuff work, man. Let's see here. I love to see Parasite Eve remake. If Sony gets Bluepoint, that might be a thing, bro. I'm just saying. Bluepoint over here making greatness out of old classics. Or they're making old classics that much greater. So I can see them definitely bringing that back. I can definitely see it. Let's see here. So we're doing that. XYZ fixing this up, which is already done. Can't wait to debut this particular thing too. And what else am I going to be throwing in here? Did I talk about that? Yes, I did. Hold up. Usually I would have a schedule and how I upload. So what I'll more likely do is just going to be uploads whenever I can throughout the week. I would say like Monday through Friday, obviously, stay with the format. But at this rate, it might be Monday through Saturday, just to keep up as well for everything. So if I miss anything, I'll have another day, which would be Saturday, to cover any particular news that I might have missed as well. Going to be doing, let's see here. Since we couldn't do the PS5 giveaway, we'll probably, I don't know, save that later in the future. Again, I'll probably wait for the world to get stabilized before I'll go back to that, because I did not think it was going to be this hectic or this like crazy in this time to get PS5s. So we'll definitely come back to that in the future for you guys as well. I know you guys really wanted me to do a giveaway. I really wanted to do one too. I only could secure one. I couldn't secure two. So we'll come back to that in the future. Yeah, I saw the Borderlands 3 comparison. Not surprised by the Borderlands 3 comparison, by the way. Not surprised at all. Let's see here. I mean, I might drop I mean, I think it's already happening. I mean, they're teasing stuff that even like we didn't expect. Even though we kind of already talked about it briefly. Metal Gear Solid, they teased it in Demon Souls. Like you can hear like the Rex in the background, like during, I think it's on the dragon level, you can hear the Rex. So that was a pretty cool, nice little spin there. They can also, and this is again another thing that they're proving too, is that Insomniac's probably one of their best purchases in a long time. And the reason why I say Insomniac is because Insomniac is literally out here making 3 games with 3 teams, and so we already knew one team was making Spider-Man 2, right? Another team made Miles Morales, and another team, more than likely, is making Resistance, remake. I know a lot of people wanted me to make a video to that, like, oh, is this happening? Oh, it's happening. Resistance happening. You don't tease Resistance, right, until like a system's release. Or I'm sorry, you don't tease a system going up to a system's release, right? And then just go dark and go, oh yeah, it ain't happened. No, you're getting Resistance. You're getting a Resistance remake or entry. You're getting that coming back for sure. It's gonna be dope though how they do it on PS5. So it's coming. Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter was trademarked. Wasn't that trademarked a while ago? And we haven't heard much about Siphon Filter since. But again, if they get Blue Point, there you go. I see Siphon Filter definitely being a thing. Because Blue Point, and also keep in mind too, Blue Point at the same time are learning a lot of stuff while they're doing these remakes. And you know Sony's going to back them up tenfold when it comes to them asking for their own particular game that they want to have made. So they can get it whatever they want out the deal. This goes to Hideo Kojima. I know a lot of people saying Hideo Kojima would never go back into a Metal Gear game. Hideo Kojima and Sony got that crazy bond / relationship type of thing, you know? They work together and this stuff happens. And the reason why I say that, just look at what Sony did. Sony funded Death Stranding. They didn't have to fund Death Stranding. They could have let Hideo Kojima pay out his own pocket and get that game made. No, Sony legit paid out of pocket, helped that game get to production, and gave Hideo, you know, whatever he wants to do. He's like, hey, whatever you want, you want. They did get a nice little deal out of it in the first place, though, if you think about it. When they did this, Hideo Kojima, what did he do, guys? He tweaked their engines. And this is why what's his name? The Decima engine was a big deal. He tweaked all their engines over there at Sony. So they got some work done in the process. Yeah, the easy way to get that trophy was to do, like the part with the dummies. You know what I'm talking about? Where like you have to not get hit by the little mannequin things. What I did was I don't knock them in the air, because if you knock them in the air, you instantly beat them in like 3 hits. So what you do is you do a full combo on each one, back and forth. And then you just dodge the bullets. And any person that you know about to shoot a bullet, you dodge and do the same thing to those particular individuals until you get 100. That's how I did it. What's up, Lobo? If Sony purchases Blue Point, what will be their exclusive game they will first make? Whatever Sony really would ask at that point, honestly. It's up to Sony. If you think about what they will want prioritized and what will be made. But in terms of Blue Point, if like, a game that they want to make personally, that right there is kind of up in the air. We don't know what kind of games Blue Point want to make. I mean, they've remade so many games, right? It's up to them. More than likely, though, they might try to make a Souls game. You never know with Blue Point. I thought Gorilla was on the tweaks on the Decima engine. It was Hideo. Remember, Hideo wasn't, because then he used the Decima engine for he used the Decima engine for Death Stranding. Remember, he tweaked it. He made that controller be controlled by the game. He already did that with PS3, PS1 as well. He did all that stuff. Oh man, I would love to see him do that type of stuff with PS5. That would be dope. I'll be rooting for whoever wins. No, that's another comment. What's up, Jeffrey? Hulk Ultimate Destruction, we remake, hopefully Sundays. I never played that, so I can't really comment on that one. Yeah, so yeah, they can work on original. Yeah, if they're purchase, Sean, they can do whatever the hell they want. They can have, because you already know they're gonna be put into separate teams. That's kind of how Sony operates. Like, look at Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog's 3 teams. We know for a fact that Insomniac is 3 teams. That way you get 3 games out of the deal. What was it? Sony Santa Monica. I think Sony Santa Monica is 3 teams, right? But they mostly do. We haven't really heard much else aside from just the God of War. So it's a little hard to say on that one. but they mostly get the most out of their teams by splitting them into 3. That way they can get more games out there and push more. And since Jim Ryan is saying he wants more games, AAA games out there versus what Sean Layton said in the past. Because remember, Sean said he wanted it for each quarter. And Jim Ryan's like, nah, we don't need one for each quarter. We need more, period, for this the year. So, hey, you're going to have a lot of games on PS5. That's for sure. The question is, though, will they actually outpace PlayStation 4? And more likely they could outpace the PS4. But the question is, I mean, we always had this conversation, right, with the next-gen consoles. Will they ever get up there with PS2? If any console, I would say, will probably get up there to PS2, it's going to be more likely the Switch, right? I think we can agree. Like, Nintendo Switch is just probably going to be that console is going to pass the PS2. I mean, the reason why, it's a handheld. It's like the perfect device for Nintendo. They do great in mobile type of markets here. They've always done good in the mobile market. 3DS, all that stuff. 3DS sold damn near. The 3DS almost outsold the PS2, which is crazy. So they might get up there and pass them. Completely lost for a sequel to the Order 1886. So Sony owns the trademark to the Order 1886, and I don't want to lose hope for a sequel because there's potential there, but you gotta keep in mind the original team, the original creative director, and all that stuff is he's owned, right? They're owned by, is it Amazon? Didn't Amazon buy them? It was one of those companies bought them. It was either Amazon or shit. Oh, DS. Okay. Never mind. DS outpassed it. Well, there you go. It already got past. It already outpaced it. Yeah, Facebook bought them. I'm like, yeah, I know they got purchased, but I don't know. I don't think you'll get that anytime soon. I mean, you might get it, but it's not going to end up not being the same thing that we knew and loved, so to speak. It's going to be like a iteration, and I don't like when the game is an iteration. I'd rather have the full team bring back the the magic, so to speak. All right, just pause last time. But I'd rather have them bring back all the magic. Yeah, that's what the plates are there for. You can, I think it's called plastic dip them. You can paint them. Dudes made purple PS5s, which look pretty cool. Oh boy, Sony again. I love Sony, but man, I don't know why they did that. They did that company so dirty. I mean, they're back at it, by the way. That company's back. That customized my plates. You remember that video I did when they were selling custom side plates? Sony did a lawsuit on them because of a copyright claim. Because remember, they called themselves PlayStation 5, and then they changed their name to Customize Me Plates. Now, Customize My Plates is still a thing, but they're doing skins for the console now, as opposed to just selling you those little shells, the little side plates. They're doing that. So that pretty much confirms that Sony is definitely more likely getting into that realm where they're going to sell you customized side plates, or the side plates are definitely going to play a big feature in terms of their custom limited edition consoles, which we all called. I mean, let's keep it real. This is definitely going to be the case. I mean, the fact they didn't have one for Miles, I'm not really too upset about, because it was already tough enough getting a base one, let alone the digital. So they would have threw a Miles Morales PS5 out here at this time. Yeah, it would have been ludicrous. It really would have been ludicrous. Like, nobody would have got their hands on that, period. And the people who did get their hands on it, which more likely would be a scalper, yeah, that dude would be trying to get 5 times the profit out of that. They show us a game looking like nah, Xbox ain't going nowhere, man. They ain't going nowhere. Xbox got what they're doing. They're just, but you notice again, you notice. I mean, again, I love, that was a good point people were bringing up. I talked about this on a few shows, the whole tribalism thing that Phil was alluding to. I agree with Phil that the tribalism needs to stop, but I also got to call Phil out. It's like, Phil, if you want stuff to stop giving dudes, stop feeding into the dudes and giving them the ammunition that they want to hear. You know, like, stop. What up, Ryan? What's up, bro? But I'm like, I'd rather not hear that stuff. He goes like, oh yeah, world's most powerful console. This thing can do X, Y, Z. You know, this system has 12 T-Flops, 52 CUs. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And I get that's your job as a marketing, leader. You got to market the console, which I'm not against, by the way. I mean, Sony has their marketing. They said the world's fastest console, right? And then they have the whole play has no limits thing. Microsoft has power your dreams. But if you're saying that you're against XYZ and you legit feed into it by telling them it's going to do this, that, and the third, you make empty promises like, oh, this is going to play and look best on, this platform, when you know damn well you cannot guarantee it. All that does is just feed into the constant circle. You see what I'm saying? And it goes around and it never stops. And Aaron Greenberg is a prime example of that. As much as people like Aaron Greenberg, I am not a big fan of Aaron Greenberg. Aaron Greenberg is so quick to tell you one thing, and then like a week or two comes later, he'll say, oh, well, correction. This is what I meant to say when I said this, but it's like, what? So I don't take anything Aaron Greenberg says to heart ever. I don't say that. When he said that whole game, all games are going to be 60 on Series X, that's when I was like, you know what? Okay. That's what I want to see, right? I want to see Series X at least give that option for all games. Then he comes out of nowhere. Well, select games are going to be 60 on Series X. Select games are going to be 60. And I'm like, yeah, okay. He's like, we won't dictate third-party games. We won't do blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. Well, do me a huge favor, Aaron. Don't make empty promises or allude that you're gonna do that. Just don't do that. Don't do it. I give it 6 months to a year before Sony starts making PS5 bundles like they did PS3 and PS4. You said a year? I say 2 because of this economy, but yeah, that's usually around the time they do it. I just focus on other things, but consoles are for buying games. I like my disc games. I'm sticking to it until they stop making disc games. Yeah, and if you enjoy physical, support physical. I mean, the option of digital versus physical is just there as an option, They're not trying to persuade you, quote unquote, by offering a digital version versus the physical. It's just it's just for those who know damn well they're not going to spend. They don't want to spend, XYZ to get a disc version, Like me personally, I don't really own a lot of disc-based games. I stopped after the PS3. I just stopped. PS3, I had so many games on disc that half of which I can't even find anymore, Some of which I've loaned out. I haven't really, can't keep track with that stuff. You really can't. If Phil's word holds no weight, he contradicted himself and backtracks too. That's true. Yes, they both do it. I'm not saying anyone's perfect, but I'm just saying if you're against something, then prove that you're against it by stop giving people ammunition in the war and stop acting like, you don't see it on your particular side when you know damn well you feed into it and you give them those type of narratives. Like a perfect example of this, guys, and this is a good point. Even my Xbox friends cannot even deny this, right? I even said this. When PS4 Pro was first introduced, what did Microsoft do as a reply? They go, oh, that's cool. That's a nice system. Too bad our games are going to be 4K 60. Too bad Series S can do true 4K. You know what I'm saying? When you say stuff like that, people get upset. People go into the whole console war narrative and they start doing that. They go, see, my system can do true 4K and yours can't. That's where the narratives come from when they do shit like that. Like, stop. It's enough of that. Who's making Gears 6, Matt Booty? I could really care less. I'm so tired of Gears. I want something new. These fanboy console warriors need to stop attacking devs or aka Digital Foundry when they give us information they don't like what they hear. Yeah, it's another thing too. I actually talked to John Linneman on Twitter. I just told him, like, bro, keep your head up. Seriously, like, Ignore the dumbasses. Like, dude was like, oh, we're coming for your head, John. And this is an Xbox dude saying this. We're coming for your head because you put out this, that, and the third. Because you said, Series X doing this. And we got, proof that it's not doing that, doing this. And I'm sitting there going, question. Why the fuck? For one, why do you care? And two, why are we even coming at this man like that when you know damn well you'll be back at his video? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. You'll be back at that particular channel. You'll be watching his video and hearing his voice the next time he talks about another game. They go, oh, Digital Foundry is Pony Foundry. But I'm like, have we forgot what Digital Foundry did for Xbox before PlayStation? Wasn't Digital Foundry hyping up Xbox Series X before, hell, anybody else? They thought Series X was going to have the power, and they talked more highly about Series X or PS5 before they got their hands on PS5. Did they not do this? Did they not talk about Xbox One X over PS4 Pro? I mean, come on, man. Like, dudes spend too much time trying to dissect the console and look at power. Half these dudes don't even know what a teraflop is. Dudes don't know what a CU is. And I'm sitting there going, yeah. I mean, I find it funny. And here's a good example. Y'all saw it live on this channel when I did that video. I mean, I could put it on the screen for you guys when I broke down the patents. How many people started talking about those patents after I broke them down for you guys in layman's terms? Keep in mind, keyword, I put it in layman's terms. I didn't give you no half-assed definition to try and draw out a video's length. No, I broke it down in layman's terms. When I say layman's terms, I'm talking 2 sentences. Bam, done. You had dudes all of a sudden know what it does and start talking about that. I'm sitting going, I wonder where you got that info from. I wonder who broke that down for you. I saw a video of it. I was dead, bro. I saw a video for it. When I tell you this man read a definition for it, for one, then he tried to flip it around. And you could tell he tried to flip it around because he didn't know what he was talking about. He didn't make no sense when he was breaking it down. I'm sitting there going, bro, if you want to put it in layman's terms, just tell the people what it does. For example, dynamic textures, right? Dynamic resolution. There you go. Say something like that. But dude was like, nah, they can't do that. They can't do it. 4K Craig ain't that hard to activate. No, or Chief. Yes, you have 60 FPS. It is a godsend for consoles. Thank God. He said, Spencer's unwarranted pot shots at Sony undermines his tribal's talk. He's actually feeling it. Sony is quiet most of the time. That is true. Again, like I said, you want to be against it, take away, stop. It starts with you. First of all, it all starts at the top. I think we can all agree in the chat. Like, if you want change in that regard, and this is our message to Phil Spencer, it all starts up top. If you want that true change, it starts with you. You have to legit get on your best out there and stop the tribalism in your own house if you want true change. Because half the stuff he says, he feeds into, he has fed into, and he has given people so much incentive to fight for. So, remember T-flops. T-flops didn't matter until he started talking about T-flops. CUs didn't matter until he started talking about CUs. The main thing I've been saying on this channel is all you do is talking about T-flops and CUs. I would rather you guys talk about what? The games and what's happening with the studios. And I had trolls saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's damage control. And I'm sitting there going, well, yeah, I don't know what to really say at this point. What's up, Bray? We got 6996 in the building. What's up, homie? What's up, Kratos? You say he needs to be fired? See, I don't think he needs to be fired. But I do think he needs to really think before he speaks. On a lot of stuff he talks about, dude saying that he's this hero, he's so good, he's a true gamer because he's speaking about this. I'm sitting there going, but yeah, he is good for speaking about it. But most of that stuff he's speaking about is his own doing because he hyped it up and brought it to people's attention like that. You know what I'm saying? He did all that stuff. So if he wants change, it all starts up top. I appreciate it, 69. Good to see you. Hope you have a good one. What's up, Ken? But he gotta fix that himself, man. Man, I mean, come on, let's be honest with y'all. How many dudes came at this channel? How many people y'all seen in numerous comment sections aside from mine, right? Whenever I do a video or analysis type video of Sony or anything, right? How many dudes came at my channel and with these crazy like 14-page paragraphs saying, oh, well, the GPU can do this in conjunction with the CPU, and it can do this with 12 T-flops of powered by the CU, and this will give you about 13 times performance on the screen. And I'm sitting going, okay, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm out of here. You're a opponent. I'm sitting going, no, seriously, what did you just say? What did you just say? They don't even know what the hell they just said. Like, I'm like, bro, if you can't explain to me what you're talking about in layman's terms, you don't know what you're talking about. You just don't know. I mean, it's bad enough I had people say an SSD was going to give 60 FPS, and I'm sitting going, that has nothing to do with the performance of the 60 FPS. That's just the SSD goes in conjunction with the architecture and how speed, like, and how data is transferred and how fast it is. That's pretty much it. Like, Sony's rocking a super custom SSD that's into the architecture itself, and they're streaming in more assets. That's pretty much what the SSD comes into play for. But a lot of people thought SSDs meant 60 FPS, and I was sitting going, no. Oh yeah, he always does that. Speaking in riddles. Oh Lord, like Sony. One thing I learned about PlayStation is so upfront when it comes to like their milestones. Like for PlayStation, he was like, what did he say? What did Sony say? PlayStation 5 is the biggest launch in, I think they said in history, right? Like one of the biggest launches in history, and that's it. Xbox Series X for Microsoft, they'll say, oh, for Xbox, we had a record, blah, 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 million users online, but they won't say sales. And it's like, I don't know. They have like a weird way of going about it, both sides, and how they go about it. You never really win. That's the funny part. You never really win. You can't really win in a sense. Oh man. Let me see here. 1 second. Of course they're live playing that, of course. All right, hold on. Let me pull all this stuff out the way. Well, it's good to see everything works. So that's good. So, I mean, I can upload probably tomorrow or something, and everything will pop. So that's fine. But yeah, I'm excited, man. When I tell you I am excited for the future. You have no idea what I'm going to be like. I'm so hyped on some real, like what we're doing here on this channel, and I owe it to you guys on some real. You guys are amazing. So thank you guys for everything. Everybody rocking with your boy. I know I've been slacking with these videos, but you already know I do it for y'all. I love doing this, and you know I try my best to get back here at a time, but things be crazy. What's up, Nathaniel? But yeah, I cannot wait to start. I guess I'll just start with regular videos tomorrow, and we'll get back up to speed, so to speak, and then work my way slowly, just slowly, because still waiting for one last thing. But when that gets done, we're ready to roll. Xbox is definitely embarrassed. You know, it's funny you said that. Y'all know, obviously you guys know Meds, right? Everybody in the chat, y'all know Meds, right? This type of one, if you know Meds in the chat. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all know Meds. I'll let you guys, not Mads, not Mads game. I'm talking about Meds who be on RGT. And type of one, if you know Meds. Oh, shut up, Noah, you dick. What's up, Noah? So, y'all know Meds is a hardcore, like, he's a PC guy, right? But he really does support Xbox. He loves supporting Xbox. He loves what Microsoft does. He actually broke like on some real. I was shocked that he broke. He was like, bro, Xbox is a joke. And I was like, oh man, it ain't that deal. He's like, no, it is a deal. It makes no sense to making these empty promises. I'm sitting there going, damn, Med sound like me. I was like, yo, Med, you sound like me right now. God damn. But he broke. I was like, hey, what can you do, man? What can you do? People got their breaking points, man. There's only so much they can take when it comes to waiting, man. The games are doing the talking, and I'm loving it. I'm playing games, no complaints from me. It's great. Also, Bot is phenomenal. Or Astro Bot is phenomenal. And Spider-Man Miles Morales straight fire. Yeah, yo, Miles Morales, despite being a short game story-wise, oh, it's awesome. I loved it. Like, they offer, like, what they were able to do in such a small time with Miles Morales, it's really night and day. And it really does show. And I'm really, really happy that they've done that. I can't wait for part 2. I like how part 2 is getting more and more context to, and we're seeing how things are going. Like, obviously, those who beat Miles, I'm not really going to get into it because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, it's really good. If you haven't played Miles Morales, if you're trying to hold out for Miles because you want to play it on PS5, I mean, yeah, that's fine. But I would say play it on PS4 first. If you don't have a PS5, just play it on PS4. Enjoy it on PS4, and then you'll see it 3 times more life. Like, it'll have more life on PS5 when you do that comparison between it. So it's really, really good, that next gen leap. You said what patch your PS5 put out next? The last patch they did was for, I think it was for issues like software issues where like the system would crash during applications. Again, this was expected because this happened with PS4 in my situation, where like when I first boot up my PS4, a lot of stuff didn't work with PS4. Like rest mode, it didn't work as advertised. I mean, it worked, right? It went into rest mode, but it didn't do what it was supposedly going to do, at least for me. Like, I remember when I did it, I was playing, what was I playing? I was playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag because I had that and I had Call of Duty. So I played Black Flag and I pressed, rest mode. First of all, it took forever to go into rest mode, for one. And on 2, it wasn't back where I left off when I came back to the game. I literally had to relaunch the game again and do all that stuff. So, some stuff doesn't work as advertised, which is understandable. Like, updates have to happen to fix and fine tune it. And also, now they're having issues with, some people are having issues with SSDs, external ones. And this is why I say, again, I'd rather wait for all the stuff to be, bugged out, right? Ironed out and see what works, what doesn't. I haven't even bothered adding external storage to this thing because I'm not like, I don't do this thing where like I have a bunch of games on my system. I only play what I know I'm going to play, and then I'll delete when I'm done with. You see what I'm saying? Like if I platinum the game, that means I've beaten it. I've done everything in the game, and more than likely, if I'm not making a video of it, like for example, like Days Gone, for example, right? That review of Days Gone, which I'll be revisiting that game because everybody keeps telling me, Ryan, you got to play Days Gone again. So when we debut everything else on here, you're going to see some legit all-out Sony content. I'm going all out. I got to do it, man. I'm having fun. I'm having too much fun. I got to do it. But when I do that with Days Gone, you're going to revisit that game. We're going to see just how impressive this is, and we'll do a video update for that and see if it's worthy of at least a 9 out of 10. Because remember, my score for Days Gone, when I first talked about it, I think I gave it an 8 out of 10 because I said the game was a great, it was a great game, just hidden under a lot of bugs and glitches. I had glitches where, like, you guys remember the bear? I showed it in the video too. For those of you that want to see that video, I could post in the link if you guys want to see that review. But I was like, yo, the bear in this damn game did this glitch where like he was like levitating over the over the structure when I was shooting him. There's also an instance where the bike and all that stuff would run at like a crazy slideshow. It felt like it was running at 12 frames per second when I was on the bike at times throughout the world. Like it just, the frame rate was not good in Days Gone. So everybody's saying that stuff is fixed. So we'll see just how well this game is on PS5. That's for sure. Yeah, bugs in that game was like Red Dead 2. See, I didn't have any bugs like that with Red Dead 2. The only thing that got on my nerves with Red Dead 2 was the ridiculous boot up screen. The boot up screen for Red Dead 2 is annoying as hell. Like when you launch the game, you gotta see all the wilderness and it blows all that stuff in. That was atrocious. Another thing that was atrocious with the damn horse mechanics. That's it. The horse mechanics, in my honest opinion, were trash. Like you go flying 30 miles per hour over a tiny little bump that the damn horse just bucks you on. It's like, bro, really? And then there was a situation where the horse acts so damn scared that you just die from dumb stuff. Like, y'all remember the cougars? It was funny. I'm sitting here trying to kill myself for this damn white Arabian horse. This is supposedly one of the rarest breeds in the game. It's legit a white horse. You find it in the Arctic portion of the map. Very fast horse, but then you find out later. Well, I found out later that it's not the best horse in the game. It's just a cool looking horse, right? It's a white horse. So I got that for Arthur because I was like, I'm gonna be a good guy, so to speak, right? So I was like, the horse supposed to represent light. So I got that horse, I rode that horse over here. Man, listen, this damn horse, when I first got the damn horse, bucked me. And it was and I'm sitting there going, why the hell did I get bucked, right? I'm thinking it's a damn snake. So I'm looking around on the ground. I don't see a snake near the damn horse, right? I don't get a red light. I don't have no marker on the ground. I'm like, why the hell this damn snake bucking me? And it's at nighttime, right? It's at nighttime. I look over to the far right, a quarter of my eye. Why do I see these glowing green eyes? And I just get fucking pounced on. I die. And it was a damn cougar watching me. I was like, wow. The game is cool for its realism. I will give Red Dead that. But come on, man. Like, y'all killing me with this shit. Like, come on, man. Really? I mean, you mean to tell me I can't casually just like go through a valley without the damn horse bucking me on some dumb stuff? Why wouldn't the horse just take off? Yeah, I'm like, why would the horse not just take off? It was annoying. Just take off. If you see a damn cougar, take off. Why are you bucking me and I get killed by a damn cougar? I ain't allowed it. That was dope though. It is dope though. Like the attention to detail on the cougars was fire. Like the eyes legit do that, like that reflective look, and they legit offer that. I was blown away by how well that shit turned out though. It was cool. I do dig that. He said it's great on PS5. Oh, we gonna revisit that. Trust me, Dan. Keep your eye open for that video when we drop it. I'm not starting it yet. I'm just saying when we do that, we gonna do it. We definitely gonna do that for sure. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can install PS4 games on your PS5 hard drive. And you can also run them on an SSD connected to your PS5, and it'll still give you the updates, all the upgrades. So, for example, Ghost of Tsushima, you get the 60 FPS if you have a good SSD connected to your PS5. It will also give you that option, So if you want to do that, go for it. But I didn't even bother. Again, I just downloaded strictly to the PS5 storage. Yeah, the storage is not that great on PS5. It's like 660, almost 700 gigs of storage on that thing. But it's not that much for these games. But hey, I delete stuff that I don't use. I do like that Sony takes or the PS5 takes screenshots as well of your trophies, but it also does video, so it captures moments. So it captures your legit reaction. So if you're somebody who freaked out and you beat a boss, the controller actually records that. So for those of you that don't know, yes, the controller does record your reaction. So you don't need a headset for. That's why it has a speaker on there for. Let's see. What you playing now after this live? I'm probably going to get back on Demon Souls. I got to platinum it. I already beat it live on the channel. If you want to see it, I beat it from start to finish. That's another thing a lot of people are afraid to do, which Big Cloud is not going to be doing, because I'm going to be having fun with my awesome viewers, which is you guys. But I'm going to be streaming a lot more on this channel. But I'm also probably going to move that also to Twitch as well. So I linked both of those to our Discord. So we'll be doing that too, just to get, out there. That way YouTube doesn't give me no issues if, a game persists. We'll definitely do that for sure. But I'm definitely going to be doing that as well. Playing some more games on here. But yeah, from start to finish, Demon Souls, we beat it We started off we started off struggling in the first part, like the first playthrough. Second playthrough, we legit just went through, like, we started just destroying these bosses. Then I think we beat the game completely on part 5. I did a Thanksgiving stream where I also played it and progressed for you guys too. So it's on there on the channel. So we beat the game from start to finish. Awesome game, by the way. Awesome game. Really, really great. Loved it. Loved the soundtrack. I will say this, though, and I think it's just because I have a bias towards Bloodborne. In terms of soundtracks, right? You know what I loved about Demon's Souls, first of all? Demon's Souls has some awesome sound design, even with a great pair of headsets. And yeah, I beat Blaze and Bloodborne, or Demon's Souls. For a trophy, by the way, Nova. I got receipts. I got the trophy for it. I invaded his world. And he answered to BitCloud. Nah, I'm playing. But in terms of the soundtrack in Demon's Souls and the sound, right? Sound is so good in that damn game. Like, I'm not gonna buy the Sony headset. I just didn't want it. I wanted something more premium. Y'all know me. I like the more premium headsets. I mean, some people might say get the Steel series. I'm gonna wait, honestly. Usually the best headsets come out a little later down the road, so I'm okay with waiting for those headsets. When those headsets get here, I'll buy those. I mean, I could have got the Sennheiser 600S. I think that's what they were called, 660s. I could have gone with those, but nah, those are open back though, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, yeah, I'm better off just getting and waiting for the newer headsets and see how those look. Yeah, I want to appreciate the 3D audio, you know what I mean? Like with a legit, crazy good pair of headphones. But, that's how I want to feel. I got you getting back into Bloodborne. Hey, enjoy that, man. See? You know, it's funny. I got Bloodborne. Shout out to Sony and the PlayStation Collection. I have Bloodborne back on the system. So, would you guys like me to do a Bloodborne playthrough when I debut all these changes to the channel? That would be a second game to go play through. Would you guys want me to do that? Should I do that? A Bloodborne playthrough? Even though we did it, but hey, I haven't done it on the channel. He says a gimmick. He said open back is better. Do you have the 600s, Nova? The 600 from Sennheiser? You know what I'm talking about, right? The crazy it's like those ergonomic looking ones from Sennheiser. I think that's what they're called. They're like 660s. They're called the 660s. What's up, King? What's up, PlayStation King? What's up? Waiting on PS5 patch on Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk, I might bite the bullet and get that on PC. The reason why, again, it's nothing against PS5 or console. I don't trust this damn developer. I really don't trust this developer. I think something's really shady's going on with that studio. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with Cyberpunk, but we'll see what's up when we get it. I think something's going down with that studio, though. He said, do it, Dark Souls, and it's PS5 goodness. Okay. So we down for that, huh? We gonna do a Bloodborne stream? Oh, I can go through Bloodborne. Any day of the week. I can play Bloodborne my damn sleep. That's how addicted I am to that game. You know, it's funny. I'll probably do it on New Game Plus. I'll pull out the Rikuyu, which is one of the best Souls weapons of all time, in my honest opinion. Even though Dark Souls got some pretty fucking lit weapons, I ain't gonna lie, it's got some lit weapons. I kind of wish there was more. If that is a little gripe of Dark Souls, not Dark Souls, Demon Souls, but Demon Souls got some it doesn't have that many insane weapons. The boss weapons are like the stars of the show, I guess you can say, and some other cool weapons. That's about it. I would say Dark Souls has better variety than Demon Souls and weapons. But I would say Bloodborne just like, they spoiled you with the weapons they offered, did they not? Hey, you just be Father Gascon. Yo, Father Gascon is one of the coolest like bosses in that game. Even though he's not the first boss, he's technically the second. Like if you get on that road with the little werewolves in the town, the first boss is that big guy. I forgot what his name is, but yeah, that guy. He's that piece of shit. Go to hell. No, the reason why I say he's a dope boss is because of the soundtrack alone. He has like this hero-esque theme song mixed with horror and suspense. You know, it's like a crazy mixed up theme song for his fight. So it starts off kind of heroic when you first fight him, when in his human form, and then when he turns to that, you know, that werewolf demon thing, because, you know, he became bloodthirsty, it turns to this sadistic horror type of like high tense type of song. It's just dope. I love that boss fight. That was really cool. The DLC boss also was pretty cool too. I was like, bro, I gotta play this game again. Even with the DLC, I went through all that. I was like, bro, there's no way I'm deleting this game off my system. I'm having too much fun with it. DLC comes out. Hallelujah. I went through that joint. Man, loved it. Yeah, was that what it was called? Yeah, it's Alter Beast form. Yeah, it's like a werewolf. He turns to a big werewolf because he was a respectful hunter who became bloodthirsty. Yeah, he became bloodthirsty. That's why he became what he is, a crazy man, just obsessed with death. I'll say the weakest boss fight in that entire game, because you can pretty much cheese it, and even when you do face him, he's not that tough. It's the dude with the cage on his head. What's that dude's name? The magician, the dude that jumps in the mirrors. What's that dude's name? Dude that's like cause, or should they say cosm? What was that dude's name? Because Rom's the spider, right? Rom's the spider. You have Father Gascon. You have the God, I forgot her name. It's a few of these bosses. I forgot their names. Amadilla. Yeah, Amadilla was the big dude or a big chick spider looking thing. Then you had the king. You had a few. You had a cool crazy boss in there. Yeah, definitely got to play Dark Souls 3 as well. What do you think Sony is bringing to the Game Awards next week? If anything, I mean, I'm going to play it safe. I don't want to throw no big prediction out there because, you know, I don't get my hopes up that high. If the one game that seems about likely would more likely be gameplay for Horizon. I can see Horizon being thrown there. There it is, Menzies. That's his name, Menzies. Horizon gameplay can be thrown out there. Possibility of another trailer this time around, or an actual trailer for God of War. Because remember, we only got like an audio thing, and then it said, yeah, we only got audio last time, and then it just said Ragnarok. So we might get that. What's up? What's up, Win Favor? What's up? What's up, Thompson? What's up, bro? So yeah, I can see that, John. Yeah. Silent Hills is again getting more traction because they're saying that the leak is true and it is happening. For it to be here, I mean, honestly, it could be because, you know, world premiere, it could be here. And the reason why I would say it could be here is the simple fact that, you know, the last show that we had for the Game Awards, we had the reveal of the Series X. So, I mean, it's really, anything can really happen at this point. If they're revealing consoles at this particular show, lo and behold, you can have some cool announcements along the way too. That can still happen. Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer. More than likely, the Factions multiplayer is probably not going to be here. I don't see that being here. The reason why I don't see Factions being here, I don't think they really care. Well, they care about Factions, but I don't think they're going to prioritize it. At least not now. Well, what Xbox bring to the Game Awards? Well, one thing they definitely got to bring a better looking Halo this time around. Definitely got to bring a better looking Halo. So Halo can definitely be shown again, hopefully without the Craig meme this time around. At least hopefully. So that can be shown there. My game of the year. My game of the year is definitely going to be Ghost of Tsushima. Out of the list of games, I think it was Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and there's some other games on there. I think I give it to Ghost of Tsushima. That's my game of the year. If they would game of the year, they will definitely drop the announcement. Oh, you talking about Last of Us 2? Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could. They might do it before it. Vampire the Masquerade 2, new gameplay, hopefully. I didn't even get into that game. I have Vampire. I downloaded that on PS4 and I got on my PS5. I got to play through it, but I don't even know what the hell that game's about, to be honest with you. I was interested to play it, though. Did you talk about Forbes Con Series X disappointment in gaming? Nah, I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother. It's early. It's early in the gen. Them saying it's a disappointment in the gen and whatnot, or in gaming, that just goes back to what I said prior about dudes hyping about T-flops more so than talking about games. I just say, you need games, man. You can't just talk about these buzzwords and expect these buzzwords to be the thing that people are going to latch on to and sell you on the console. You can't say this stuff. You feel me? Like, you got to talk about games, for God's sakes. More dudes talking about T-flops and 52 CUs and dudes coming at me. Like I said this earlier, Dewan, when I was talking about my breakdown of the PS5's patent, like the last patent video I did where, we broke everything down. I was like, when I broke this stuff down, I broke this down in layman's terms. Like, half these dudes giving you definitions for this stuff, these dudes cannot break it down in layman's terms. There's only one guy I know for a fact who can break it down to you in layman's terms, and that was Innocence. I think his name, Innocence or Innocence. That's another good YouTuber. He actually breaks it down in layman's terms. And Red Gaming Tech as well. He does it too. But I put that in layman's terms. Soon as I said all that stuff in layman's terms, you had dudes all of a sudden know what it was about, Dewan. Like dudes saying, oh yeah, PS5 does this, and then he was giving the definition of what this was. And I'm sitting there going, how does that flow into what it does? Why don't you just tell them what it really does? Like the geometry, I think it said something patent about geometry. I'm sitting there going, yeah, what does that do, my guy? He's over here giving you the definition of geometry and of something else. I'm sitting there going, bro, that's not how it works. It's dynamic textures versus, the same thing as dynamic resolutions, but it's with textures. It's like, bro, stop. You know what you're talking about. What's up, Raven? Flo, what's up, bro? But nah, it's people quick out here, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta be quick to catch them. Like, I'd be like, yo, really? You giving me a 30-page explanation of this one little patent, what it does? And here I am. I'm just telling you I'm reading what it says first, and I'm sitting there going, oh, so it's dynamic textures. Awesome. I love that though. I love that. They'll give you these 30-page, responses. They go, yeah, this is why this platform can do this. And I'm sitting there going, bruh, stop. It's not how it works. It ain't how it works. It never been like that. It never will be like that. Let it go. Let it go. Jedi Fallen Order, I'm surprised it's not on here, but they did say they probably skipped it, which is dumb. Jedi Fallen Order is a really, really good game, and I think I really think it should have been on the list here too. That was a great game. It wasn't game of the year, but it was definitely one of the best Star Wars games. Like, that Star Wars game and story was better than the entire trilogy in the movies. See what I'm saying? Like, it has so much to it. Even the reveal of Darth Vader, it was just dope. Like, I love what they did there. Love that. Love Jedi Fallen Order. Love that game. So Bloodlines 2 is more like a vampire version of Cyberpunk. Oh, okay, cool. CD Projekt Red said they were going to upgrade The Witcher 3 early 21. Not surprised. It's their biggest game. Makes sense. Thoughts on Last of Us 2 winning fan votes and Golden Joystick Awards? I'm not surprised. Again, I said this regardless of how I was going to feel about it or not. Like, I didn't even play it, obviously, before I said this. But, it's the biggest game of the gen. I mean, let's keep it real. Last of Us 2 was the biggest game of this gen. It was like an event. Everybody was waiting for Last of Us 2. And then when we played Last of Us 2, that's where you saw the mixed reception come into play. Reviewers couldn't talk about it early on. And then when the game came out, that's when everybody just started pouring in like, yeah, I like this, I don't like that. And then you had the infamous Angry Joe. I don't know if you saw Angry Joe's review of Last of Us 2. Honestly, me and Angry Joe were kind of on the same wavelength, so to speak, on a lot of stuff he said. That's kind of how I felt, because I streamed this on my Twitch channel. Like, it's in the description if you want to go check it out for my start to finish playthrough. I was confused at the end. I really was. A lot of people said they understood it. They said it was about, decisions and revenge being a crazy cycle. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I applaud them for being, at least ballsy with the characters to go with that. Because a lot of these studios wouldn't necessarily go that route. But for me personally, I just think that just doesn't work for these particular characters, Like, these particular characters were just so different in my eyes, and I saw them different. I saw them as like, yeah, this is like a different story. Like, this is a different deal. So, they went that route though. But that's just how I felt on it. I was like, I'd rather play something else. But the gameplay, again, everything about Last of Us 2, Naughty Dog was at the top of their game. Like, the level design was fantastic. The new pro mechanics, the new stealth mechanics, all that stuff was fire in Last of Us 2. It was like, it really was good for what it offered, despite that, that gripe. It was really, really good. Don't you even try it, John. I thought Fallen Order was trash. What? You out your mind. You were out of your mind. I will say, the only thing trash about Fallen Order is that there is no dismemberment. If there was dismemberment, oh yeah, I've been fired if you had dismemberment. No clue what happened to Bloodlines. Oh, is that true? Okay, I didn't even know that. Ravenfall. What's up, Nedson? What's up, bro? He says Sony level storytelling. Yeah. Well, for Jedi Fallen Order, for Sony level. Oh, you talking about Last of Us 2? You talking about Last of Us 2? You said, I hope Ghost wins. It would mean a lot for Sucker Punch. Yeah, I would like to see Ghost win Game of the Year, honestly. That would be really good for Sucker Punch. Like, Sucker Punch, a lot of people don't know, Sucker Punch has not, they're one of the top tier developers for PlayStation, right? But the last game I remember they ccame out with, wasn't it?
That's a huge bitch.
No, shout out to CB. I'll read that in a second. But wasn't their last game they made before Ghost? Wasn't it? What was that game? What was that game called? It was Infamous, right? Wasn't it Second Son and First Light? Or did they make something else after that? Because I don't think they made anything after those two. They kind of went into the dark, right? So those are like the last games that they did. And then they come out here with something brand spanking new, which was Ghost. And honestly, Ghost is so good. Like, it literally is so good. It's like everything Assassin's Creed should have been, honestly. And you already know, because you already see what Ubisoft's doing. They're going into this Norse mythology thing. They're going into, like, mythological creatures and stuff like that. You already know they're going to make their next game in Japan now. And that's been the main thing that people have been asking for Ubisoft. Can we get a Japanese-themed Assassin's Creed game? That's what we've really been wanting. They've been really postponing that. They just don't want to do it. I'm sitting going, well, damn. Here comes here comes Sucker Punch. Gives us the perfect blend here, and it just works. And I guarantee you, if they do make it, it's going to look like a carbon copy of Ghost. Watch, in some degree. It's going to like Ghost, but with a Ubisoft approach. Said Fallen Order was mid? Oh, man, the slander for Fallen Order. Y'all crazy. He said Dismemberment isn't Fallen Order. Maybe it's toned down. I didn't really see it as much in the game. Shout out to CB3, dropped the $5 super chat. He says, do you think we'll get a Jedi Fallen Order 2? If so, what do you think it will be about? Okay, good question. So at the end of Fallen Order, I guess we'll get into this since it's been out for God knows how long. At the end of Fallen Order, obviously, you know, you face Vader for the first time. You destroyed the holocron. So all the fates of those potential Jedi, right, that could have been turned into, what are they called? Inquisitors. I think that's what they're called, Inquisitors. Those kids are safe, at least for now. So what they could be doing is, what's up, Wanya? What they could be doing is setting up Cal even more so to be more, like, I think, see, with what we're seeing here, right? I don't know if this is canon. That's the thing, too. I don't think this is canon. Is this canon in the Star Wars lore? Cal Kestis and the Inquisitors? Is that canon? Because if it's not canon, then I can really be creative with what I'm about to say. If it's canon, then more likely, I think we know what's going to happen to you. Oh, it's canon? Okay, so, yeah, since Cal Kestis is not really talked about in the future films or nothing like that, or even mentioned, more likely Cal Kestis is probably going to die at some point in this game then, right? That we can say that? Because Jedi, like, okay, and there's like a dark comic for Darth Vader that they haven't even talked about in the movies, where Darth Vader legit like goes on these like missions to different planets, and he like rules the planet, so to speak, you know, in the, you know, when the Emperor tells him to do this. And so it's kind of like him purging the Jedi, so to speak. So I can see Cal Kestis falling into that same line. I mean, you guys saw in the game, he was no match for Darth Vader. It was no match for Darth Vader. Darth Vader was like overpowered. He was destroying platforms. This dude was damn near teleporting to places. It was crazy. So what more likely is going to happen is it's going to be Kel. It's going to be I forgot her name, the other lady with her or with him, but they're going to rebuild the Jedi Order, at least so to speak, in the best way that they can. And this is going to be a cool way to tie new characters in here. One of the main Jedi that a lot of people talk about that we don't see no more is Mace Windu. A lot of people think Mace Windu dies in Revenge of the Sith. He actually didn't die in Revenge of the Sith. I kid you not. He actually survived. He lost his hand and he got electrocuted. He didn't die. That's how powerful Mace Windu was. What's up, Royal? What's up, fam? What's up, King Darian? What's up? Beardy, what up? But yeah, he didn't die in Revenge of the Sith, but a lot of people think he is dead. So that'd be cool if we got Mace Windu in there. You said in Fallen Order, Vader was in his late 20s. That's why he was overpowering. Well, technically, he's always been that powerful. CB, he's always been that powerful, even in his late 20s. Even when he was damn near, what was he, 50? When he died? Or damn near 60, something like that? Like, yeah, damn near 50, 60 when he died. He was already powerful. He had power over everything. The reason why he had that power is because, remember, this dude legit is in pain 24/7. A lot of people don't know that. The suit that he's in, that suit is not protecting him. that little Vader suit, all it is a torture device. It's a walking torture device. It's designed to be uncomfortable. It's designed to bring him agony. That's why he can't, you notice why he never, in the films, you never see him sleeping. He's always meditating because he cannot sleep with that system on. That breathing apparatus where you hear that, you know, that crazy voices, like, you know, the noise and all that stuff, that's to keep him awake. It's supposed to put him in eternal agony. And the funny thing about it, that agony has brings some power. Because remember, when you tap into pain, you tap into hatred. When you tap into anger, you tap into more power in the dark side. So that's why it was designed as like a torture device. So really, he already had that power, but it was amplified. I mean, I guess you could it's amplified. But yeah, you can throw the fact that he's 20s and his late 20s in there as well. But I mean, he's gonna be he's not gonna be like I'm trying to think, how old was he when he fought Starkiller? How old was he when he fought Starkiller? Starkiller was like what? A few years prior, right? Or a few years later, right? So he was probably like 30 something when he fought Starkiller, because Starkiller was his first clone, or was many of clones. So yeah, Cal Kestis is not a Starkiller. like Cal Kestis is like a novice regaining his force abilities and slowly turning into a Jedi again, or recapturing the force and becoming a Jedi again. He said, can you imagine Mace Windu return? Oh, that would be fire, man. I mean, they kind of hint that, maybe they'll think about it, because if you look at the lightsabers, you can make a purple lightsaber in Jedi Fallen Order. So they let you make any lightsaber you want, aside from one color that we really want, or two colors that we really wanted. For example, a white lightsaber to represent truth and light, right? Remember that? You can't make a white lightsaber in Fallen Order, nor can you make a black lightsaber, which is what I really wanted to make in Fallen Order. But the customization was cool, but it was still limited to that one hilt that he had, but you know how that was. Yeah. Starkiller was insane. This dude was destroying like Star Destroyers. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cal Kestis ain't doing that. He's not on that level. I don't think he'll ever be on that type of level, unless they pull a Daisy Ridley with Cal Kestis, which we know they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. But Starkiller was way too OP. Like, Starkiller is like the only Jedi we know, or the only Sith we knew, to actually beat Vader twice and live to tell about it. So that joint is funny. Oh, he said, what's up, Callie? He says, no, don't even bring the idea up. Mace was thrown out of a building and shot by lightning. What are you talking about? He survived. He's alive. He's not dead. He went into hiding with a lot of the Jedis. He looked like he died, but he actually is not dead. He's not dead. What, you want to debate me on Starkiller? Or what? Whether or not he's powerful? Starkiller is actually weak compared to other Star Wars characters from comics and books. I mean, of course, Starkiller versus there is this ongoing debate too. Like, I don't know if y'all watch Star Wars Theories. Did any of you guys watch Star Wars Theories? But he made a good point about this. Starkiller versus Anakin, right? With all his limbs. And let's say Anakin legit became the conqueror Darth Vader without the suit, with all his limbs, and legit had his connection to the Force and all that. If Starkiller went against a humanoid, the real version of Anakin, instead of that robotic monstrosity that he turned into, Starkiller would have died. Because that version of Anakin would have learned Force lightning and a lot of stuff. Plus, he would have been more powerful than that, because his connection would have been higher. But a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people do think Starkiller could have, could beat him. I don't think Starkiller can beat Anakin, honestly. I don't think so. He said Grandmaster Luke Skywalker was on another level in the comics. Yes, that is true. That is true. I don't know what they were thinking about with the movie, but yeah, Luke Skywalker was wise in the comics, not dumb and throws his lightsaber over a hill, which was dumb. I don't understand that. So, I don't know if you know the lights. I don't know if you remember the color patterns, but Saris. So this is how it goes, right? Red means hatred. That's why, a lightsaber bleeds red. That's hatred. Black lightsaber means that you don't see yourself as a Jedi nor a Sith. You see yourself as a god, so to speak, with no code, no bearing. You basically just see yourself as a powerful user of the Force. That's why black lightsabers are a thing. Blue lightsaber represents Jedi Knights. Yellow means, I forgot the name of the guards, but they're for guards. That's what they mean for. You had purple, or let me rephrase that. You had green lightsabers for those who were Force sensitive. This is why Yoda had one. He was a very powerful user of the Force. Yeah, he was good in combat, but he relied heavily on the Force to move his movements. Then you have a purple lightsaber, which you saw with Mace Windu. That right there is a combination of red and blue because Mace Windu used the dark side in conjunction with the light. That's why he had a purple lightsaber. And then when you go into the white one, the white lightsaber represents truth and light because, well, okay, maybe not truth, but it just means that you don't see yourself as a Jedi. You see yourself more so of as a light user, so to speak. That's what that represents. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing another color. Am I missing another color? I hope not. I don't know. But yeah, that's a brief rundown what those lightsaber colors mean. Well, see, that's actually, well, okay, that was the Hollywood version of that, Callie, but it was actually written into legend. He used he used a purple lightsaber because he was a dark side user who was good, who was a Jedi. And ironically, they didn't even know. He was like the council didn't even know he used the dark side because the dark side was so it was too cautious, like it was too dangerous for them to use, but he did it anyway, and he was a good user of the Force. He even made his own variant of the dark side using the light. It's called Vapad. It's a custom fight style where he uses that. Is the the lightsaber colors canon? Yes. Oh yeah, they can do a lot with Star Wars. Star Wars is like, again, the same. I said this about the same thing about Star Wars. I said this about Harry Potter. Like, you know, like that new Harry Potter game where I was kind of excited for. I still am kind of excited for it because I might really get into that. If they get into it where it's like the world is big, right? You can legit explore every ounce of Hogwarts, even going into the Dark Lake. Because remember, there is a whole society in that lake. There is the mermaids. There are the there's that different world in the lake and stuff like that. Plus, they can also bring back God, they can just throw so much stuff in there. The Whopping Willow, all that. You know? Hell, maybe you can find the Chamber of Secrets if you know how to speak Parcel Thug. That'd be cool. You said the only dark saber is the Mandalorian sword. Yep. But it's in there though. Dark sabers. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with his theory. He had a good point with that, like where he just was driven off of instinct and emotion, which is really what was making him so dangerous. Like, a lot of people don't know that when he fought Obi-Wan, remember, he almost beat Obi-Wan. He was actually about to beat Obi-Wan. That's why Obi-Wan jumped to the high ground to try and beat him. Or he jumped to the high ground to beat him. That was like his only defense against his power. He was that powerful. He was too powerful for Obi-Wan. He was way too powerful. Obi-Wan is like a weak user of the Force too. I hope a lot of people know that. Like, he's a weak user of the Force. He's not really that fine-tuned of it. He's only good at deflecting and defense. But he was about to lose. But yet, ironically, he won because he had the high ground. What up, CTR? What's up, bro? Pug, what's up, bro? Oh, man. If Sony got the Star Wars license, my dude, oh, man, I'd be happy. I would be happy. They got so many great studios that could bring that together, man. Yep, I heard about it and I saw it, CTR. I mean, yeah, it was a good counter for him because he survived. You know, it really was a good counter. He was good, and he was a good duelsman because he was trained perfectly well by Qui-Gon. But let's keep it real. I think the strongest Jedi on the council, I don't even think it was Yoda. It was Qui-Gon Jinn. Because remember, Qui-Gon Jinn is the only, or he was the first user of the Force to actually cheat death and become immortal by becoming a Force ghost. Yeah, I remember that. Remember, he taught Yoda how to become a Force ghost in meditation. Every time you saw Yoda meditating, he was talking to Qui-Gon Jinn periodically. Qui-Gon Jinn was telling him how to do it. So, yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn was more powerful than a lot of people don't even know. And then he died. He died to me. Darth Maul. Darth Maul was dope too. Naughty Dog making Star Wars would be insane. Well, don't they kind of already want to make a Star Wars game? They're making like that. What was it? Savage Starlight? Is that what it's called? That game. That comic that's in the What's it called? The Last of Us, wasn't it Savage Starlight? No. You said on Legends the council knew about Mace's dark side? I read it different. I thought it was just Yoda who knew about it, and he kept the rest secret from the council. Honestly, my favorite lightsaber is the one from Legends that a Sith called Warpnum. Ooh, that's cool. I'm a fan. The best character in all Star Wars was Raven. Raven. What's up, One Up? You say he had the experience over Anakin, that's why he beat him? I mean, he was going to draw the fight out. Like, yeah, remember, Anakin was younger. He was more faster. The dude legit was like a loose cannon when they fought. Obi-Wan did beat him because he knew that arrogance. That's one of the things about the dark side, arrogance. That's going to lead to your downfall. So that's why he jumped off and got to the cliff, because he knew he was going to flip over him. If you don't know why he tried to flip over him, that's how Obi-Wan killed Darth Maul. And if I remember correctly, he told Anakin this because, remember, he killed Darth Maul, supposedly, but he didn't kill Darth Maul when he slit him in half. That's how he beat Darth Maul. He flipped over him and slit him in half. So, now I guess you can say knowledge. Yeah, you can say knowledge, though. He was still... He didn't even take off with his power. That's the thing. He didn't even take off. He was still getting more powerful, but he never got a chance to really harness it. Which is the shame. Which is really a shame. I would love to see at least a story or a movie, but of course, we're not going to get that. Where he had his full way and just destroyed everybody. Do you think Qui-Gon could have played a part in trying to stop Order 66? He probably did. When Yoda was meditating on that, I forgot the name of that planet with the... That's a huge bitch! I appreciate it. I'm read that in a second. But I think he probably did when he gave Yoda the heads up. You remember when on that planet he was on with the Wookiees? Remember how he was kind of meditating and then he kind of woke up and then killed the two stormtroopers? Just maybe Qui-Gon did give him a heads up, or maybe he just felt the shift in the clones, intentions and killed them. But maybe. Any news on a new Mass Effect franchise? Not to my knowledge, but I mean, we just started this new gen, so I wouldn't rule it out anytime soon. I can see it happening. Just be patient. So you make me want to watch more Star Wars content. Oh, bro, if you want to watch some Star Wars content, go watch. His name is Star Wars Theory. That dude's channel is just perfect. Perfect content for Star Wars. Awesome. CB3 with a $2 super chat said, "Do you think Order 66 could have been prevented? If a certain thing didn't happen, yes. You remember that part where? So let's fast forward. You know that part where Anakin shows up, right? And Mace is fighting him, and Mace gets the better of him, because a lot of people don't know Mace actually did beat Palpatine. He was more powerful than Palpatine. So he beats Palpatine. He has him at his mercy, and he shoots the lightning. And remember how he slices off Mace's hand? If Anakin didn't slice his hand off and let him kill him, then yeah, Order 1886 could have been prevented. But in order for Order 1886 to be prevented, this crucial thing needed to happen, and that was Anakin being trained by Qui-Gon Jinn instead of Obi-Wan. Because remember, Obi-Wan was not ready to have a Padawan. I said Padme, but Padawan. He wasn't ready. He was still a student of his own right. You know, he learned a little, or he was still a student from Qui-Gon Jinn. He wasn't ready to take on a pupil. So Qui-Gon Jinn would have to be the one who trained him. And that way he knew how to trust more so in the Force rather than rush and make harsh decisions like he did in his first, in his first original thing. So that's how I would say things would have to be. If he was more level-headed and he used the Force to guide his actions rather than focusing on bad dreams, which typically run more so into the dark side when you go into these type of dreams. Because when you focus on these dreams, that's what Yoda was trying to tell him too. If y'all remember that scene where they were meditating, he's like, don't focus on these dreams, because that's typically how they become realities, when you focus on them and you don't pay attention, so to speak. So that's what I would say. Have you played the Old Republic MMO? I actually have not. I heard great things about it, but no, I haven't played the MMO. Have you read Revenge of the Sith by Matthew Stover? I read portions of it, and then the rest I actually got caught up on with Star Wars Theory. This is why I keep recommending Star Wars Theory. It's a really, really great channel. I got caught up to date with that too. Like, I looked up. What's up? What's up, Craig? I didn't even see you. What's up, bro? But another thing that I get caught up on too, like for example, y'all know the Injustice games. I actually watch a channel that covers the comics and like reads it word for word, like like how cool it would be. Like I even looked at the Red Hood, one from Arkham Knight. It's this channel called Comic Storian. It's a really, really good channel. It's another one you can get caught up on stuff like he did. He pretty much talked about everything. He talked about not Star Wars, obviously. He talked more so about the superheroes. So he did the Injustice series. He even did that Shattered Grid thing, which is like that dark Power Rangers spinoff thing, whereas like Tommy's that evil, custom White Ranger. Yeah, I remember that, where he's like Lord Draken. He did that, which was pretty cool. Yeah, he's another good YouTuber I listen to and get listen to comics for. I actually listened to that and just chilled. Like I did that a few times where I was on stream. A lot of people I didn't catch on to because I didn't have the camera on me, but I had my headphones in and I was literally hearing a story when I was playing games. I do that sometimes, just kind of like an audio book, but it's pretty cool. No. Well, yeah, Order 1886 was built into their brains, but it was activated at the request of Sidious. Remember, it was voice activated. Sidious had to voice activate that. So if you kill Sidious, Order 1886 never happens, and the clones just obey like clones. And yes, that is true. Dreams represent emotional attachment. How's the bag? The bag is good, running good. Yo, hop on that shit, man. Let's go through the game. Is it on PC? Is that Common Historian's Fire? Yep. Isn't comics, what's up, Dren? Isn't Comics Explained the same as Comic Historian? Isn't that like his other channel? Comics Explained does a really good channel. Isn't that his other channel? Or is that a completely new channel? It gets oh. All right, cool. Oh, they're different? Okay, I thought they were because I know Comic Historian has like other channels. I thought it was like a spin-off of his channel. I already talked about it, Craig. I already talked about Borderlands. I'd love to have a conversation about Assassin's Creed with you. Yeah, anytime. Man, that Spider-Man Miles Morales has me hyped for a future Spider-Man game. Oh, yeah, it's dope. It is dope. See, Assassin's Creed is good, but Assassin's Creed, oh, man, they screwed up with the Juno part. Like, they left us all like, what the hell? What happened? I don't get it. And then they kind of just went, yeah, we're done with Juno, even though she's alive. And they keep teasing her in games where we see her silhouette and stuff. It's like, bro, is she with us? Is she not with us? Are we slaves to her? Is mankind at her mercy? Did she give up on mankind? What's going on? Will people realize their free will? It's like, nah, we just wanted to kill Desmond off, so we had to use Juno. We're done with that. Oh, by the way, about that whole ancestor thing, locked to one person. Yeah, we found a way around that with Animus Chronicle. So, yeah, we'll just do this. So, she's being reborn in a body by the order of the first. Well, the gender choice thing has to do with money. Yeah. Okay, so that might go into Syndicate. I do remember something like that for Syndicate. It was like the order of, yeah, I do remember that. Honestly, I think they were just too cool. They were too much in a rush to kill off Desmond. Even that cool part when you like finally kill Warren Vidic and you're like doing everything in the futuristic world that you would do, in the typical Assassin's Creed world with Ezio. Remember how you're playing as Desmond? I'm like, bro, Desmond's a beast. He's scaffolding, he's shooting guns, which was dope. They had the infinite bullets in the gun. He just go through and shoot everybody. Bro. I'm like, bro, come on, man. How y'all kill out Desmond like this and then do this and go this route? I'm like, come on. There was so much I could have done with these characters. Oh, man. He didn't even have a full moment with his dad, too. That was another thing that I took from him, too. He didn't have that crazy moment with his dad. I mean, you had to listen to all the dialogue, sure, but he didn't really have that moment back with him. Yeah. Ironically, I don't know if you remember what was it, Lucy? Remember how Lucy, you stab her in, I think it's Assassin's Creed 2? Or Assassin's Creed 3, right? You stab her in 3. When you stab Lucy, you kill her, and like the story just stops. A lot of people a lot of people were asking what happened. No, it was 3, because 2, she gets you out of the whole thing, right? She gets you out of the Sturgo and you become assassin. You live for her, basically. So everybody's like, what's going on with Lucy? And you find out why she had to be quote unquote sacrificed. Nah, she died at the end of 3. Because remember, at the end of 2, that's when Warren Vitti he finds the little hideout where you guys are at, and you kill a bunch of his henchmen, and he disappears. He drives off. It's part 3. Because remember, that's what it's with the father, right? Because the father doesn't show up into part. Hold on. Yeah, it was Brotherhood. She dies in Brotherhood. Yeah, she died in Brotherhood. That's what Lucy died. It was at the end of Brotherhood. Remember, it was there's a trilogy. Oh yeah, well I'm fucking yeah. I'm going by actual order here. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, well yeah, she died in 2. Yeah. So yeah, she died there, and I'm sitting going, oh, what happened to Lucy? Why they kill her? And then you had to buy DLC to find out why she died, but they included that in like the Ultimate Editions over the years. Reason why she had to die is because quote unquote she was brainwashed by Warren Vidic. I'm like, really? She was hypnotized by Warren Vidic, so he hypnotized her to be sympathetic, to free him, only to get close to him so he can kill her because she was going to stab him when he got the apple. I was like, that was weird, but whatever. What can you do, man? I don't know. What can you do with this game? Oh, man, it's like Desmond can't get a break, man. You know, I think the real problem was, you know, Kristen Bell. I think Kristen Bell, her salary was too much for him. I think that's what happened. So they killed Kristen Bell off. Yo, I agree. I thought he was going to be a modern day assassin. Now, I don't think they could afford Kristen Bell. Maybe that salary was a little too demanding. I don't know. That made no sense to me. I mean, you did get that moment with him though in his last game, which is 3. You know, when he kills everybody and then he kills Warren Vidic, and then he dies, and then you get to see the other subject. What was it, Subject 16? You finally get to see Subject 16. Yep, I'm gonna finish that after Demon Souls. Yep, yes sir. Gotta finish that. Been meaning to finish that. Dub City in the building. What's up, bro? I don't think they need to shut down. I think they just need to get it together, man. That's what I think Ubisoft needs to do. They need to get it together. They got so many great games, great studios, but they're not utilizing them to their best ability. Like Watch Dogs felt like they were just milking it at that point, right? Watch Dogs Legion. It looks good. I've seen a lot of people play it. But let's keep it real. Watch Dogs went from being about one person, which was the first one. Then they just were like, okay, you know what? We failed with that guy because we lied. We flat out lied to your faces. We said it was going to look like this. It was going to do that. It was going to act like that. And then it ultimately didn't do that. So let's do a different character. And they did that with Part 2. Part 2 was actually, I actually got to play that one. That one was actually really cool. I wanted to play that on PS4, but I didn't get it. Said the worlds they've been building have not been appealing. I mean, they got some games that are really good, like Beyond Good and Evil. Whenever the hell that game comes out, I think that game is a developmental hell again, because remember we saw that small demo or concept demo that they were playing, and then we never see nothing about it again. So that might look good when we finally get it. What else was it? Oh, Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones is another one. That game is back in developmental hell because they fired the creative director of that. Asha of Misdel, or Mishel, who was the director of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Origins, and I think he was the director of Valhalla too, right? He's fired. They got rid of him because of the allegations, so that's a massive talent loss. I don't know what to really say about the Assassin's Creed series with him gone. It's going to be interesting. So I watched Legion and 2 was trash. See, 2 was fun. I thought 2 was fun because they had fun when they were giving you more to go for or go with. Watch Dogs Legion 1, or I'm sorry, Watch Dogs 1. Watch Dogs 1, I got bored with. Honestly, I got bored. I got bored with that shit. I couldn't do it. Yeah. You know what's crazy? That cutscene for Beyond Good and Evil looked fantastic for running on PS4 or whatever system. It looked fantastic. Imagine that running on PS5 and Series X. That's going to look top tier if they ever get that thing done. Like, I still want that other game, that Wukong game. I actually want that Wukong game. Damn, I forgot. I always forget the name of it, but I know it's Wukong. That shit. Oh my god, I want that game so bad. That was like a true taste of what next gen can look like. That Wukong game. Oh my god, fire. I don't know how far that game is coming out for the systems, but hurry up. Take all the time you need, but at the same time, hurry up. I need to play that. He said that second there. Unlikable and was. Yeah. But that's because it was personal, you know? With Aiden, it was kind of personal. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they deviated from what it was to that. So, Project Awakening. Yeah, I remember that. That was like, that game kind of looked like, what was that game on PS4? Was it Deep Down with the dragon? It looked really, really good. I don't know what happened to Project Awakening. We haven't heard nothing about that. And they were showing off those crazy physics with like the, sword hitting the dragon. I was like, yo, that looked good. That's probably more likely pushed forward to PS5 and Series X. So, not sure when we're going to get another update on that. We know for a fact that Unreal, or the Unreal Engine demo footage that we saw, Sony wants a game made out of that. But I'm not sure if it'll happen. But they already confirmed that those games running on Unreal Engine 4 are forward compatible with 5. So hopefully Ubisoft is doing that with their engines, forward compatible, and just push it forward. He said, I'm not owning any hope for that because Capcom can't afford any exclusives. Well, Capcom is, they're doing a lot better now, but that's mostly because they caught lightning in a bottle with Resident Evil 2 Remake. And then that's where it just started them going, you know what? Let's remake all the classics. But I'm telling you right now, what Capcom really needs to do on some real, because they lost Yoshinori Ono, or Yoshino Ono. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He left. He officially is done with Capcom. And for those of you that don't know who that guy is, he is he was one of the main heads for Street Fighter, like one of the main directors for Street Fighter. So he's gone from Capcom. He left. He's no longer with Capcom. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he stepped down. I think it's time for legit. I think it's time for them honestly to partner with PlayStation. The reason why I say it would make sense for Capcom to go with PlayStation, both Japanese companies, and they typically work within their own. And I'm not trying to sound weird, but that's usually what they do. They work with their own, Microsoft buying Bethesda, it makes sense because, they can definitely get a lot out of them with Bethesda. They gain a lot of studios in the process. So it made sense for Bethesda for Microsoft. But Capcom and Sony, oh yeah, that makes sense. Just like Konami and Sony, that would make an even bigger purchase. Let me tell you why. Not only does Sony get this the Silent Hills, not only does Sony get back the Metal Gear license, not only do they get back XYZ, they can even make an even bigger, more bolder games out here for competitive players. Sony likes to push competitive games in the competitive scene. I can see them pushing Yu-Gi-Oh! If they wanted to do that, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a big thing online. Why not do that? That's a big purchase for them if they were to do it. Yeah, exactly. They're nationalistic. Yeah, Castlevania. There was a report I covered a while ago about a Castlevania Bloodborne style game that Sony was looking to make. That could still be on the cards. Who knows, man? I really want that to happen. I really want that to happen. I would love for them to buy it, honestly. But hard to say. Let me go here for a second. Let me get my Yep, 1 year ago. So I'm interested to revisit this. 1 year ago. Damn right, Pug. What's up, Plus Ultra? You say you can do without Silent Hill? What? How could you? Sony needs more fighting games on the platform. Again, if they bought Capcom, what I would love to see them do with Capcom And I'm not sure who makes SNK. I don't even remember who owns SNK, but I would love for them, if they ever did buy Capcom, to bring back Capcom versus SNK. That would be fire. That would be fire. Darkstalkers. Never played that. Like, that was my fighter back in the day. You said FGC primarily uses Sony as a... Yeah, that's true. They do use them as a console platform. That's mostly because Microsoft's D-pad is just... it ain't good. It's not good. Some people like it, though. Max Payne, Capcom, I believe. Max Payne is with Rockstar. Yeah, Rockstar on that one. Yep, that's owned by Rockstar. Yeah, Remedy made it, but the Remedy doesn't own it anymore. The IP belongs to Rockstar because they bought it and they made Max Payne 3, which was dope. but I don't think we'll get another. I don't think we'll ever get another Max Payne in a while. Especially the first one. The first one just was so lit. I like that old style with like the little comic book approach. Oh, so it is. Okay. So is SNK even making games? I haven't heard nothing about SNK. No? Has SNK made a game at all? Like, I like what Bandai's doing. I don't know if y'all noticed what Bandai Namco is doing. Bandai Namco is basically turning Tekken into like a fantasy game, low key. Like, they're throwing in characters from The Walking Dead. They got Kingdom Fighters characters in there with Geese Howard, right? They got Street Fighter characters. I mean, bro, they legit are making like the perfect fantasy game. Why not? Where's SNK? Like, bro, where the hell is SNK? SNK only has 164 employees. They announced Kingdom Hearts or Kingdom Fighters 15 already. Okay. You know what I need, though? I need them to keep Geese Howard in Tekken. I just think he flows naturally in the game. I would say, well, I'm pretty sure Akuma's going to stay because he's too popular in the competitive scene, so I don't think he's going to go anywhere. He's canon in the actual game now. That's why they wrote him in the story. Geese Howard, though, please let him stay. That's one of the best counters to Akuma that I personally used. Yeah, Akuma's beast in the game, but he kind of breaks the game in Tekken on some real, like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. I don't know how to explain it. It's like his damage, everything. The dude legit can like def combo you. It's crazy. Yeah, Bloody Roars was lit. That was ahead of his time. Oh, that's what I made. I made Mishimas. Yeah, I made the Mishimas, dog. Sadly, though, I don't know what they're doing with the story, but I think Kazuya might die in the next one. You said Fangway? Yeah, Fangway's good. He is good. The only thing, it's funny. The last time I played Rank on the console, I've like leveled up twice, right? Or I ranked up twice. And then I get demoted once by this dude who was spamming, I think it was up forward 2 with Noctis. And then the dude really thought he was doing some like crazy shit. I'm like, bro, really? So I go to do the rematch. He dips out. Then he sends me a troll emoji type of thing, like, haha. So I go and search. I'm like, whatever, right? I just go to search. Tell me why it gives me the guy again. Not only do I embarrass this kid, he fucking rage quits in the middle of me winning. I tell you, man, that's another thing that needs to go with fighting games is that signing out shit. They need to hold them accountable. They really do. Yes, low tier God, I'm looking at you. That shit needs to stop. It's annoying. Jin main, yeah, Jin's awesome. They want people to try Devil Jin more. That's why they upgraded Devil Jin in season 4 for Tekken. I haven't even gotten into it, but yeah, Jin's dope. I like Kazuya as well. Haven't even tried Heihachi. You just got knocked out. Jedi Mono needs going. I don't think I played it. Or Jet Mode, I'm sorry. That's going. Need for Speed Underground, that'd be cool. Yeah, Kunimitsu is it's not really new. She's from I think Tekken 2 and a few other ones, but she's basically another ninja like Yoshimitsu. She's always been in the franchise. But she's been absent. Like, for example, Jun Kazama. Like, they'll throw Jun Kazama in the damn game at random points, but they'll never explain where the hell she's been. Because remember, all we know from the story and the lore is that she was taken away by Ogre, if I'm not mistaken, and then that was it. And that's when the last time Jin saw his mom. And people think she's dead. But I don't even think she's dead. I think she's possessed. I honestly think she's possessed. And the reason why I say she's possessed and she's still alive is because we kind of already seen her. If you look at Unknown, that's pretty much June. Unknown is June. She's the reason he has the devil gene. Nah. The devil gene he got from his father. Remember, that's because his father's Kazuya. Nah, she's not Angel. That's, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I think she's unknown. You see her so many times. I think she's honestly unknown, and then after that, she does that. Oh shit! Oh, 1 second. June has to be where his angel. Yeah, she represents the good. Like, June represents the good in him, whereas obviously him being a Mishima is gonna represent the evil in him with the gene. Sorry for replying something. God, my phone keeps going off. What is this? Okay. Where's my stream at? I didn't close my stream. But yeah. Shit, is there anything else I need to talk about? I think I covered everything. Obviously I'll be back to videos starting tomorrow, I guess. I probably am just gonna do we'll see. Time Farm will have a hard time of open world Spawn would be great. Yeah, Spawn I don't know if they'll ever do a Spawn game, but it'd be cool if we had one. Like, I think even I would even take a Black Panther game once in a row. Like, I really thought we were close to it. And then we lost Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. But I actually thought we were close to getting one, a Black Panther one. And I don't know if we'll get it. Maybe Captain America would be a supplement. But there's a lot of characters that can make great games. That would be great for games. So, you know, you sound at this. I appreciate that, Johnny. Glad you had fun. Shout out to everybody who showed up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, your boy is back, so I'll be uploading first thing tomorrow for you guys and getting back to what I love. But the big updates, the big changes are coming. We've already started a good chunk of these, so we're going to be working on that stuff into the channel. Can't wait for the new formats and everything on here. And yeah, I'm going to have fun with this channel. But I appreciate everybody. Hopefully you guys have fun as well. And I'll see you on the next one. What's up, Coon? He said, return. I've been here. What's up, bro? But yeah, you guys have a good one. All right. Y'all have a good night. I will definitely see you guys first thing tomorrow with whatever the hell it is to talk about. But you already know the deal. Y'all be good, my brothers. All right. I'm out of here.